everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm really glad that you're here because in today's video I'm going to share with you 10 fragrances that are inexpensive, they're super affordable, and they're perfect for spring and summer. Now I've seen a lot of videos out there for fragrances for spring and summer, but I wanted to do something that would be affordable for everyone, especially if you're on a budget. These are some great finds, and it was a perfect excuse for me to do some more shopping to add to my collection. And I'm going to go ahead and share these with you now. They are in no particular order. I hope you enjoy this video. Shade of Sunrise by Issey Miyake. This is the Eau de Toilette 1.7 ounce. This came out in 2019, and I actually got this at TJ Maxx for $36.99. So very nice. Let's talk about the notes. When you first spray this, you get frangipani in here. There's some jasmine, lemon, and bergamot. So it's got that citrus kind of zest, kind of that happy, bright opening. And then in the mid or the heart notes, you start to get the ylang-ylang, the osmanthus, heliotrope, and white rose. Now the white rose in here is very subtle. You don't really pick up on it. It's kind of hidden in the background. It's a little bit powdery, but it kind of stands back. The bergamot and the lemon really do open this and stay there throughout the heart. Then when it warms up on your skin, you're getting this beautiful coconut milk, and it's very creamy. You get a little bit of that coconut. It's not overpowering, and it mixes very well with the sandalwood and the cedar. So they did a really nice job with these notes. Let's talk about performance. Now I'm talking about on my skin. Everybody's different. Everybody's chemistry of their skin is different. But on me, this lasts about 4 hours. Now it is cooler where I live right now, so I'm sure when it starts to warm up, it will probably last a lot longer in the warmth and the heat. But it's about 4 hours on me, maybe if I moisturize 6 hours. And then the projection is within an arm's length. It doesn't really project far, but people around you are gonna notice this scent. It's very pleasant. It leaves a beautiful trail behind. I love the coconut in this with the lemon, the bergamot. It's just an all around really nice fragrance. It's sunshine in a bottle. It makes me smile. It's just a really nice fragrance. So if you happen to see one at Marshall's, TJ Maxx, pick it up. And I don't know if in Europe the TK Maxx is associated with TJ Maxx. I don't know, but I remember when I was in Holland, that's where I'm from, going to TK Maxx with my aunt. So I don't know if they carry that perfume there or other ones, but definitely take advantage of some good deals. Floral Peony by Dossier. This is the 1.7 ounce eau de parfum, and it retails for $29.99. This fragrance was inspired by Chloe, Eau de Parfum by Chloe, and I think they've done an amazing job with this one. It's about 90 to 95% spot on to Chloe Eau de Parfum. Let's talk about the notes in this. Oh, I also need to mention, when you order from Dossier, they send you a little sample along with your bottle. They want you to try it out first, and if for any reason you don't like it, it doesn't work with your chemistry, you can send this back for a refund. So they have excellent customer service. But I love this fragrance a lot. It is absolutely beautiful. This is considered a floral for women. And when you first smell it, you're gonna get peonies, lychee, lily. Absolutely gorgeous. As it starts to warm up a little bit, you have some rose in there, magnolia and freesia. Now you do pick up a little bit on that rose, but mostly the magnolia. It is very nice. It's not overpowering. It just mixes really well with the other notes in here. And then in the base, as it warms up on your skin, you're getting this beautiful musk, cedarwood, and honey. So it has some sweetness to it. It's absolutely beautiful. Let's talk performance. Now on me, Dossier perfumes work very well with my chemistry, and I get them to last 6 to 8 hours, sometimes even longer. They last a really long time on the clothes. As far as the projection, it's definitely past an arm's length for the first hour. It does get a little bit closer to the body, but you're gonna have it radiating about half an arm's length away from yourself, and people are gonna be able to pick up on this fragrance as you walk by someone. It's this gorgeous trail. I'm going to put a link to their website in the description box so you can check out all the different fragrances they have to offer, and I'll even put a code in there for you so you can get a discount. But definitely check them out. They've got a lot of different fragrances that I think you would really enjoy, and this is a perfect one for the spring. Live Colorfully by Kate Spade Eau de Parfum. This is the 3.4 ounce bottle that I picked up at TJ Maxx for $31.99. And they have several bottles right now at my local TJ Maxx. I don't know if that's like that everywhere else, but definitely check this one out. Very nice. I love the bottle on this. It's colorful. It's got some yellow, pink, orange, and then there's like a bow shaped cap. And then on the top it says Kate Spade. So really nice, very pretty, very happy looking bottle. Let's talk about the notes in here. When you first spray this, you're gonna pick up on the water lily. Gives it kind of that aquatic feel a little bit. And then you've got some mandarin orange and then some star anise in here. Very, very pretty. But what you're gonna notice is that the heart or the middle notes start to peak up pretty quickly, where you get to pick up on some gardenia. There's tiara flower and some coconut. Now the coconut is very faint in this fragrance. I don't pick up a lot of coconut, just ever so slightly, but it's very, very nice. And then in the base of this, there's the Tahitian vanilla, some musk and amber. And I love vanilla in fragrances, and this feels very creamy along with those florals. Beautiful. It's considered a white floral for women. I think they've done a really nice job. Perfect for spraying. It just reminds me of birds chirping. You're in a garden. It's just all around really, really nice. As far as performance, this one on me is about 4 to 6 hours on my skin. On the clothes, a little bit longer. Projection is about an arm's length, so it's pretty strong when you first spray it, but it doesn't stay that way. In about 30 minutes time, it gets a little bit closer to the body. People are going to be able to smell this on you when they're standing close by. And then the sillage is gorgeous. It's just beautiful, just very feminine, very elegant smelling fragrance. It's very joyful, very happy, just smells like spring. So it's beautiful. Definitely check that one out. Amali Eau de Parfum Concentrated Oil by Swiss Arabian. This fragrance is gorgeous, and you can buy it on their site for $34, or you can purchase it on Amazon. I've had this one in my collection since last year, and when I was getting ready to do this video, it caught my eye and I remembered, oh my gosh, this is such a great fragrance. I definitely have to include it, and I will tell you guys all about the notes in this. It is so, so pretty. When you first notice the bottle, it's like a flower. It's got some gems on there. It's got like this crystal lid, which is absolutely beautiful. And then on the sides, it's kind of see-through. You can see how much oil is in there. And there's 15 ml in here, which doesn't seem like a lot, but because it's concentrated, it's gonna last a long time. Now, the first thing that you'll pick up when you smell this are the top notes. This is considered a gourmand, fruity fragrance for women. And you're gonna pick up on apple, lemon, and pineapple. It's absolutely gorgeous. And you really get this mouth-watering pineapple in here. And then in the middle, you get rose and jasmine. And you do pick up on the rose, but I would say the jasmine is probably a little bit more prominent in this one. And then in the base, this is where it really, when it warms up on your skin, this is where it gets so good. You get caramel, yes, caramel in here, and then you also get vanilla, sandalwood, amber, musk, and cedar. So you can imagine how good this smells. Now let's talk performance, because this lasts a very long time on my skin, easy 8 hours if not longer. And then people think projection, well, because if it's an oil and it's not a spray, it's not going to project very well. This one, as it starts to warm up on your skin, it really starts to project, and people around you are going to pick up on this gorgeous scent. It is definitely very feminine, it has some sweetness to it. It's got a lot of those florals in there, so it fits perfectly for springtime. Summer, I think it would be great too. It's just an all-around great fragrance. The sillage is absolutely stunning. So all around, Very, very pretty scent. Definitely check out Swiss Arabian for Amali. I think you would really, really like this one. I highly recommend. Miami Blossom by Escada Eau de Toilette. This is the 3.4 ounce. It came out in 2019. I got this at TJ Maxx for $24.99. I love the bottle. It's very happy. It's got yellow, some pinks in there, and then it's got a pineapple with some florals around there. This is a very fruity fragrance. Kind of reminds me of like a daiquiri. I'm going to go over the notes with you right now, but it's a lot of fun. When you first spray it, you're going to get watermelon, orange, and blueberry. So it almost reminds me of a daiquiri. You're sitting by the pool drinking a daiquiri or maybe a fruit salad. It's definitely fruity. It's considered a fruity floral for women. So the top is very bright, very fruity, and then as you go into the middle note or the heart of this fragrance, you're going to get a little more fruit with pineapple. You get some florals, tiara flower, jasmine, and this intoxicating tuberose. And then as it really starts to warm up on your skin, there's some abroxan, some musk, and sandalwood. So I really enjoy this fragrance. I think it's a lot of fun. It's super bright, sparkling, effervescent, very, very, very nice. Performance-wise, on my skin, I wished it lasted a little bit longer. It's about 2 to 4 hours. It's almost like a body spray on me. It may last longer on you. I did some research on this one, and there's people that say it lasts a long time on them, so you never know. I don't mind respraying this one because it is really nice. Throw it in your bag, your beach bag or whatever, and then respray later in the day. As far as the projection, I would say it's within an arm's length. It's not one of those that will go into a room before you do. It kind of stays closer to your body, although as you're moving around, people are going to get wafts of it throughout the day as well. It's very, very nice. And then as far as the sillage, great sillage, very fruity. Again, it does smell like a fruity cocktail. It's just really, really nice. So I highly recommend that one for spring, even summertime. So check that one out for sure. Divine Decadence by Marc Jacobs Eau de Parfum. This is the 3.4 ounce. And I got this at TJ Maxx for $39.99. And that was probably about 6 months ago. I absolutely love the bottle. Super cute. I love the tassel on this. I know there's some people that don't like how this looks. I think it's adorable. I love how it looks on my vanity. But let's talk about what's inside this bottle, because that's what really matters, right? When you first spray this, you get champagne. Oh, it's so good. Orange blossom and bergamot. Now this one is a flanker to the original Decadence, and I don't like the original. I think it's just way too heavy. And then there's also a lighter version of this one, which is Oh So Decadent, which is also very nice, but I prefer Divine Decadence. I just think it's absolutely perfect. But anyway, getting back to the notes in this, off the top you're getting that champagne, orange blossom, bergamot, and then in the middle or the heart, there is some honeysuckle, hortensia, and some gardenia. So very nice florals in this, very pretty, very feminine. And then in the base, as it starts to warm up a little bit, you're getting some vanilla, saffron, and amber. Now I noticed the saffron pretty much right when I spray this. It kind of shows up immediately, and I actually like it in this fragrance. It works really well with the other notes. It definitely is something I would say you could wear in the evening in the spring or evening of summer. It's very sophisticated, very pretty, fits perfect for spring, summer. You can even go into fall winter with it, but since we're doing a spring, summer, we're gonna stick with that. As far as performance, this is great. On my skin, it's 6 to 8 hours, way longer on the clothes, projections past an arm's length. It's gonna enter a room before you do. And then the sillage on this is beautiful. People are gonna smell this, they're gonna recognize this scent. It's absolutely stunning. So very, very pretty. If you can find one at TJ Maxx or Marshall's, grab it. It's such a good deal. Ombre Vanille by Mercier. This is the Eau de Toilette 1.7 ounce. that I actually picked up at TJ Maxx for $16.99. What a deal. And the bottle is just very minimalistic, very simple, but what's inside is absolutely amazing. And let's go ahead and talk about that. It's so good. Okay. The first thing you get is orchid, heliotrope, and some tangerine. So it has a little bit of that fruitiness to it, but it's gonna start to get a little warmer and you're gonna get this gorgeous vanilla. But let's talk about what's in the middle or the heart, which is the coconut and almond. So really nice, kind of a tropical vibe going on. It's perfect, probably late spring, early summer, or into late summer. It's just really, really nice. It's like a tropical vacation in a bottle pretty much. And then in the base, you get this beautiful sandalwood and amber. So it's very creamy, very warm, very, very pretty. And for an eau de toilette, this lasts a very, very long time on my skin. I would say easy up to 8 hours, longer on the clothes. Projection, it projects very well, probably arm's length the first hour. It gets a little closer to the body, but still very noticeable. You're gonna get wafts of this throughout the day. Anyone standing near you is definitely gonna pick up on this scent. It leaves this gorgeous trail. It definitely reminds me of a tropical vacation. It's absolutely beautiful. So if you see this at TJ Maxx or Marshall's, definitely grab one because it is so, so worth it. Fruity Jasmine Eau de Parfum by Dossier, another Dossier. It had to make my list because it's so, so good. This is also $29.99, and the inspiration for this fragrance is J'adore by Christian Dior. And I would say this is about 95% spot on with that fragrance. It's absolutely beautiful. And we'll go ahead and talk about the notes on this. Oh, so good. When you first spray it, you're gonna get mandarin, you're gonna get some green leaves on this, as well as sweet pea, which is absolutely beautiful. I love that you pick up on that mandarin. It smells absolutely mouth-watering. And then as it starts to warm up in the middle, you're gonna get this jasmine, lang lang, champaka, and peach. And you do pick up on that peach. It's not overpowering, but you do get that peach. And then in the base, it's just beautiful. You get this sandalwood, plum, and musk. So it's a little bit creamy. I think they've done an amazing job with this fragrance. I'm always impressed with their fragrances. The performance on this one is outstanding. I would say it's easily 6 to 8 hours, if not longer, on my skin. And on my clothes, I'll smell it on my clothes the next day. So great performance in that aspect. And then as far as projection, I would say it's about an arm's length. And it stays that way for about the first hour. Comes a little closer to the body, but again, people are gonna really pick up on this fragrance. And then the sillage is absolutely stunning on this. It's definitely gonna turn some heads. It's beautiful, definitely well worth having in your collection. Check them out. I think you're gonna love all the different fragrances they have. It's beautiful. Elie Tahari Eau de Parfum. This is the 3.4 ounce. This came out actually in 2019. I found this one at TJ Maxx and I got it for $12. Now I know they have this at Macy's for $120, I believe, but I found it for $12. So I was like, okay, I'm getting this. I've heard about it. This is spring in a bottle for sure, and I'm going to talk about the notes. I want to point out how pretty this bottle is. It almost has like a snake print on there, and then in the front it says Elie Tahari. So very pretty bottle. And let's talk about the notes in this one. This is really fun. When you first spray it, you're going to get a lot of bergamot. And it kind of reminds me of that drink, the bergamot sour. I don't know if you've ever had that. It's like a frozen drink. It's so good. But it's very prominent. So if you love bergamot, you will love this. It has also some violet leaves in there. I'm not a big fan of violet, but because the bergamot is a lot stronger in this one, it kind of pushes the violet off to the side a little bit, so it's not too noticeable. And then in the middle of this, it really starts to warm up on the skin. You're getting this juicy pear, which I absolutely love, green fig, as well as some magnolia. So I love the juiciness of the pear in this, and I love that the magnolia in here really stands out. It's very, very nice. And then in the base of this one, you're getting some musk and some amber. So it has some creaminess to it. It has some earthiness to it. It is considered a fruity, floral, woody scent for women. I think they've done an outstanding job with this. This is actually the very first perfume for that line. They mostly do the clothing line, so this was their first fragrance. I really enjoy this. I think the performance on this one is really nice as well. On me, it's about 6 to 8 hours. Longer on the clothes. Projection is very strong. So when you first spray this, for the first hour or so, it's definitely be past an arm's length. But then as it gets, the time goes by, it gets a little closer to the body. You're gonna get wafts of it throughout the day. People standing nearby, they're definitely gonna smell this. And then the sillage is gorgeous. I think it's a very elegant, very pretty scent. It's very sophisticated. It's like one of those fragrances you could wear out, you know, on a yacht or sitting at a country club somewhere, you know, the beautiful spring day, even the summertime. Very, very well done. Again, you can find this at TJ Maxx. You can find this at Marshall's for a really, really good deal. Light Blue Sun by Dolce Gabbana. This is the Eau de Toilette 3.4 ounce size. Came out in 2019. I snagged this one at TJ Maxx for $59.99. Now it is the most expensive one that I purchased for this video, but it is worth it because it sells in other places for $120. Just a very simple bottle, but it is definitely sunshine in a bottle. Let me tell you about the notes in this because they're absolutely stunning. They will brighten up your day. If it's a rainy day like it is here, I did an Instagram photo with this morning and it was raining. I took a picture of this with all rain on there and I said, when it's raining, put on some sun. And that's exactly what this is. All right. Now, when you first smell this, you're gonna pick up on these fruity notes. It's absolutely stunning. You're gonna get lemon, coconut nectar, some ozonic notes, kind of aquatic notes, and some Granny Smith apple note in there that's very crisp. It's very inviting. It's very fun. It's flirty. It's just this beautiful, happy-go-lucky type of fragrance. And then in the middle, you've got frangipani, some jasmine and white rose. I don't really pick up rose on this at all. And then in the base is some cedar, some white musk, ambergris, and bourbon vanilla. Now I was really surprised to find out there is bourbon vanilla in this because that is one of my favorite notes. And so when this really starts to warm up on the skin, you get that vanilla. It is a very beachy type of fragrance. I think this is great for later spring and then through summer. It just smells like being at the beach, being outside. It's just a very fun fragrance. As far as the performance on this one, now it's okay on my skin. I wish it lasted a little longer, to be honest. It's about 4 hours on my skin. Maybe I could get it to 6 if I moisturize. Again, that's just my skin. And then as far as the projection, it is very strong. So when you spray this, it is definitely going to go past an arm's length. It will enter a room before you do in the first hour, and then it does come closer to the body. You'll get wafts of this throughout the whole experience of wearing it. People are going to notice it. And then the sillage is gorgeous. I think it's just absolutely stunning. It's just like a bright, happy fragrance. All around, I'm very pleased with it. I do have to respray it, but that's okay. And it's been colder here, like I said earlier. So perhaps if I wear this on a hot day, it's gonna last a lot longer. So in all fairness, I'll have to try it out when it's really sunny out, but I highly recommend this. I hope that you guys enjoyed today's video. I would love to know, what fragrances do you wear during spring and summer? I read my comments. I try to get back to everybody. I appreciate you taking time out of your day to watch this video. Enjoy the rest of your day. Stay beautiful inside and out. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and the notification bell so you know the next time that I upload. See you soon.